and to diversify the economy of our communities for a clean, healthy, sustainable future for all Appalachians and anywhere where people's livelihoods are being destroyed from the dirtiest fossil fuels of all and our addiction to coal. I just want to take 1 second to talk about there was a film that was released last November that had Judy Bonds in it. Judy Bonds is a 2003 Goldman Award winner. In that movie, she talks about seeing her community with the coal dust in the air, the creeks turning black and running black, and she makes a statement, "Oh my God, they're killing us, they're poisoning us." Just several weeks ago, Judy was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. And you know, Judy is a crusader, and if anybody can beat this, it's Judy Bonds. But I want everybody to keep Judy in your prayers and thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is going to be Debbie Jarrell, who is the Assistant Director and Community Organizer at the Coal River Mountain Watch.
Good morning, and most importantly, may I say that I'm a proud Appalachian, lifelong resident of the Coal River Valley in southern West Virginia. And I come here today with the audacity of hope. The audacity of hope, which is said to be the best of the American spirit. I come with the hope of building a better community for our small Appalachia region. A community that at this moment is torn with conflict over the way 7% of our nation's energy supplies produce mountaintop removal. Conflict that has pitted family member against family member and the now of prosperity against the hopes of any sustainable future for our region. Well, this vision of hope, it's not to be realized where our government officials allow the coal companies to destroy our communities by blasting away our mountains and poisoning our rivers and our drinking water, your drinking water. Before the coal company brands me as an outsider or anti-coal, let my history speak for itself. My roots in West Virginia originate to the early 1700s before we became a sovereign state. I'm a coal miner's daughter. I'm the granddaughter of a coal miner who died from black lung disease when I was 10 years old. And I'm the proud mother-in-law and the proud aunt of 3 of our younger underground coal miners in the region today. Now, the task before us is to abolish mountaintop removal. This type of mining, it not only costs us our health and our years in life, but it also costs us taxpayers, for last year alone, over $97 million to let the coal companies produce your cheap energy. And talk of cheap energy is just that, talk. There's nothing cheap when it comes to your family's health or the sheer existence of your family. Destroying our homes, our communities, and yours and mine, our fresh groundwater, and our homeland. These are 300-million-year-old mountain and ecosystems, some of the most diverse in the world, and we're destroying it for 7% of the nation's energy. So today, President Obama, I'm begging you to listen beyond the coal propagandas, the coal companies' propaganda about how good coal is for us. I'm begging you to look at how our elected officials in our West Virginia DEP are protecting the coal companies' coffers and not their communities. Look to science, look at the new studies coming out. And I'm also begging you to take a couple of hours out of your day to take a flyover over southern West Virginia, the coal fields. And I'm sure that once you get off that plane, you'll be saying, there ought to be a law. So don't let your hope or our elected representatives' lack of vision stop at the borders along our Appalachian coal fields. Extend that vision of hope to include new strategies to diversify and transition to sustainable communities. President Obama, it's with the audacity of hope for our future, my grandchildren's future, that Appalachia's rising.